Alrighty guys, I just finished feeding up here. Just want to give you a little walk around the barns here. These are all late beans right here. Silage corn back there, silage corn over there, and late beans up front. This is the hoop barn, built it this spring. Pretty cheap to build for the size of it. Got around 7,500 bales of straw or something like that. That's the only reason, well, this is the main reason we decided to build this for straw storage, because this barn here, we would stack it all in here. Of course, we did everything by hand until this year, so this is all new. We've been working with this guy for several years. More and more straw every year. So, say we've been stacking straw in here. This was a freestall barn, a 40 cow freestall barn. When we had the dairy and jackhammered the concrete footer out of here this spring, cleaned it out. We're gonna put working facilities in here eventually. This was built in '96 when we expanded the dairy. Silo, it's 24 by 70. I think it holds 950 tons of silage. The guy that sold it to us said it's what it would hold, so I've never measured it. Built it in '99. When we expanded the dairy in '96, we used to use silage bags until we built this. And this bin we built 2011. It's a 15,000 bushel bin. It's a 7,800 bushel bin, 7,000 bushel bin, 2,000 bushel bin. This was on the farm when we bought it, this barn here. It's a log barn. It's about 75 feet long. Those trees are 75 foot tall. And this tree up here was a pretty big tree, and so is this bottom one. So anyway, it was built somewhere around 1830. There was a log house on it, 2-story, when we bought it too. Papa sold it. My dad bought the farm in the '90s. When we had, well, when we didn't have so much straw to bale, we would fill all this up around here and stack it all the way to the roof. And we fill it up with corn, fill it up with wheat, and then we'd fill this up with early and late beans, and whatever excess we'd put in here is usually wheat. On a good year, we'd have to sell some out of the field. Typically, didn't have to do that. These beans here, the best beans we have, late beans anyway. They're up past my knee pretty good, between my knee and my waist. Starting to get the lodge off. You can see. But it's not all like this. My beans down the road are about 6 inches tall, and the deer have demolished it. Next year I'm going to get there's a spray that they came out with that makes it bitter to taste deer, and of course rain will wash it off. So I'm looking into doing that. Mostly I want to do it a couple of rounds close to the woods where they've really eaten it down. And I want to spray the beans when they're about this tall and hopefully get a rain on them, because if I can get them up past that little two leaf stage, I'll be a lot better shape than I am right now. This silo is a 20 by 60. We used to have a silo right here, but you can see the foundation. But we knocked it down when this barn blew over, built this barn back, and poured concrete down through here. We work all our calves down here. This was a tobacco barn / freestall barn, and it had a little shed that came off the side. It had freestalls here, and it had freestalls in this barn. This used to be an old milk parlor when we bought the farm. I think it had like 3 stanchions in it. This is the milk parlor. This is the holding pen. After holding pen, lagoon. All this was built in the 70s. Machinery shed was built in the 70s. This used to be the dry cow pasture over here on the right, and the milk cow pasture over here on the left. And basically all we did was, it was muddy, cows had to stay up at the barn, and if it was nice in the summertime, after they ate in the morning, we'd turn them out, and they'd go on back there and lay in the trees, and then we'd scrape up the lot, which is an everyday chore. But a little story on a little bit around the farm here. Built this barn in 2014, so this is relatively newer. It's not as tall as the old one, but anyway, it's a little bit about what we've done around here in the past few years. And this is a little short story. Thanks for watching.